Hi everyone, welcome to Divination. Welcome back if you're already subscribed to the channel. It is a pleasure to have you here with me today. I'm going to be describing your crush with the help of a tarot deck, an astrology oracle, and a self-empowerment oracle. And I've got 3 piles for you. Pile number 1 is this amethyst crystal. Pile number 2 is this beautiful spirit quartz. And pile number 3 is this beautiful rose quartz. So take your time, pick the pile that is calling you, or just by the number as well. Okay, so let's get going with your pile. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to Divination. Welcome back if you're already subscribed. So as you know, today we're going to be describing your crush. And I'm going to start with the tarot reading. I'm going to pull a few cards from the tarot deck, a few cards from the oracle, and a few cards from the other oracle that I've got, the self-mastery one. And I will do the reading, so I will try to not do it too long. And I'm doing a reading with my Secret Forest tarot deck, and as you know, I don't do reversals really, especially with this deck, because the art is quite abstract or a little bit surreal, so I really need to look at the drawings, the artwork, the right way, so I can connect with it. Okay, let's see. Let's describe pile number 1's crush. Got the 8 of Cups. I'll put it here actually. Oh, I've never pulled that card actually on this deck, I think. Got the Devil. Whoops, it's too many. Got the High Priestess. We'll pull some astrology cards. Nothing's wanting to jump out. Okay. And we got Pisces, intimacy, intuition, and compassion, and the Moon. Satisfy emotional needs, nurture self and others. So the Moon card on the tarot deck is linked to Pisces energy. So that's very interesting. It's an interesting synchronicity. And I will pull some self-empowerment cards. They have like the names of feelings or concepts, you know, so I will use this to describe your crush as well. Silence. I can link that to the Moon already. Communication. What? Freedom. Okay. I'll pull one more. I need one more. And integrity. Okay. I feel like that was the missing piece. Okay, pile number 1. So what I'm feeling here straight away is that your crush is going through a lot at the minute, okay? They are probably in pain, okay? I feel like with these cards, they're almost like mourning something. I feel like they are past an ending, or someone in their life, they lost something or someone. My apologies. And now they're mourning that loss, okay? I also feel like your person is trapped in a little bit of a vicious cycle of like sadness. I also feel my apologies, that's my throat. It's whenever I start doing the readings. Yeah, I feel like your person is stuck in a cycle, okay, of silence. The High Priestess and Moon, silence here. They're cards of, how can I explain? I wouldn't say a low vibration, but I would say like a very calm vibration, okay? It's definitely someone that's very sad, very frustrated as well. And it's someone that's trying to stay integral, you know, someone that's trying to stay put together in a situation that's very difficult for them. They are breaking free from something with the Eight of Cups and the Devil. So the Devil talks about, in this case, I would say being stuck in some sort of cycle, low vibrational cycle. It's not with the Devil, personally, to me it's not always low vibrational, but in this case it does feel like that, okay? In low vibrational, in the sense of sadness. And I feel like they're trying to free themselves, break free from something, but this is at a high cost. And I get this image of someone like lost in a very dark labyrinth, okay? So they might be involved in a situation that is causing some sort of conflict within them due to confusion. They might be involved in a situation where there's been a lot of lies, a lot of secrets, a lot of manipulation. It wouldn't surprise me if this person has some sort of addiction, okay? Which obviously they've been using to soothe themselves. And I feel like this person feels unable to talk a lot with people about this. With silence and communication and then freedom, I do feel like this person is trying to overcome their inability to communicate to others what they're going through. Maybe it was like a very personal situation, and that they felt for a long time they couldn't talk about. I have a feeling like this person either like maybe drinks like very strong drinks, or they smoke, but I feel my throat like started to feel sore. Or it could also be like they're not speaking a lot, or maybe they're involved in a situation where someone else has an addiction, you know. But I also sense kind of like that this conflict has affected their physical health and their mental health. I'm just reading this card. In the silence of my inner being, in the stillness of my home of peace, I ponder the greatness of my existence and the truly endless love and power I have within me. So I feel like this person has been silent about this issue in their lives to protect others, to protect themselves. And so I do feel like they are someone that, with their silence, they have tried to protect their environment. and themselves. I feel like your person is dealing with a situation or a person that is very complex, and they are dealing with someone or something that is willing to kind of fight them back. Okay, they're dealing with some sort of energy that does not always have their best interests at heart. They might be dealing with someone or something that's very selfish. And this person is breaking free from that. I feel like they've already made that decision to break free from this. And if they're not dealing with something external, they might be dealing with a behavior within themselves that is causing them conflict and problems in their life. Now, your person is very wise, with the High Priestess, and with integrity, Pisces, the Moon. Your person has acquired a lot of wisdom out of this very difficult situation. I also feel like your person might have like a very, like their eyes are, they have like some sort of shine to them. There's something about their face that is not happy, but is sweet. If you get what I mean, it's like some sort of like melancholic, thoughtful, not thoughtful in the sense of thinking of others like that as well, but like you can maybe catch them thinking a lot, looking into like the horizon a lot, kind of thing, you know. Yeah, this person gets like, I feel like they get lost thinking, so they it wouldn't surprise me if they're like a little bit of an anxious person. It wouldn't surprise me, oh yeah, look, I started doing my sleeves. It wouldn't surprise me if they're like a little bit fidgety at times. It wouldn't surprise me if they, you know, it strikes me as someone that maybe is very selective with the people they hang out with. And this person, in order to deal with this situation, this person is also having to deal with, they're having to connect to a part of themselves that is a little bit more self-serving, and I don't feel they're maybe completely comfortable about this. Okay, they're not completely comfortable with having to fight a fight. I feel like they don't feel happy connecting to this kind of like instinct in them that makes them want to protect themselves and those that they love. Your person might have a bit of like a mysterious vibe to them. They might be, as I said, they are, sometimes I feel like they might be quite difficult to understand, merely because I feel like the complexity of their situation is, it takes time to understand that. You get what I mean? You would have to get to know this person deeply in order to understand the complexity of the situation that they're going through. And if this is a crush situation, maybe that hasn't happened yet. So sometimes this might affect their behavior. They might just disappear, or they might go very quiet. It's just that they're dealing with a lot. Just kind of make sure that you are aware of what this makes you feel, you know. I think that's important. Here, communication, being so free from ego and preoccupation with how others might perceive me as a master. I can say what I mean and express myself honestly and openly. You know what, weirdly, I feel like this is connected to the devil and the Eight of Cups, like this energy over here. I feel like this person is quite powerful. There's something in the aura that is powerful. They might be powerful in real life as well. I feel like some of them might be wealthy. Some of them have worked very, very hard, and they are entering this state where they're more self-serving, but it's kind of like a reaction to something that it's kind of triggering this reaction. Okay, this person is learning to balance this energy, like of being in the center of a situation, and having to very carefully balance the consequences of all of their actions before they act. They are having to be very tactful in how they break free from the situation, and they're having to be very tactful about the position that they occupy in this situation. Okay, I feel like your person, once again, is involved in some conflict. For some of them, they might be breaking free from a relationship, they might be breaking free from a job, something that is kind of entrenched in their energy. Okay, and it's like they're involved in a situation where they're like a very central part of it. But they also have to consider other people maybe, and as I said, the consequences of their actions if they act. Your person is, just going back to the physical appearance, very beautiful. I sense like a lot of dark hair here. Okay, I sense some sort of like, you know, I feel like their beauty is not like everyone's cup of tea. You know, not everyone might see in them what you see in them. I feel like they might be older than you as well. I feel like their aura is quite grounded and calm, but there's like a lot going on, you know, and but they might not talk about this. It's something that you might sense. Okay, so this is all I have for you, pile number 1. I hope that you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. If you would like to share your story, please feel free to do so down in the comments below. I would love to connect with you and see your comments. I reply to all the comments. Also, if you would like to book a private reading with me, all the guidance on how to do so is also going to be mentioned in the description box down below, where I will leave my email address and all the costs associated with such a reading. And thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for being part of my channel. It is my absolute pleasure to be here with you today. So many blessings to you, pile number 1, and take care. Bye bye. Hi, pile number 2. If you pick the beautiful spirit quartz, this is your pile. As you know, we're going to be describing your crush today, and I'm going to be using my tarot deck, an astrology deck, and my self-empowerment oracle deck. So we're gonna start with the tarot, and I'm also gonna pull some cards from the oracles before I start interpreting the cards. Okay, so I'm gonna shuffle these. Also, I don't do reversals. Just so you know, I was explaining also to pile number 1 that the art in this tarot deck is quite abstract, quite surreal. So it's very important for me to look at the art upright as well. Whoops. Okay. And we get the King of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, and the World. Okay. Now we're gonna pull some astrology cards out as well. Oh my god. Oh my god, what have I done? Chaos. There we go. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? This energy is weird. It's like somewhat, there's some hopeful energy here. I can feel it already. Okay, let's see. Get Libra, consideration, fairness and harmony. And the Moon, again in the same position as pot number 1. Okay. And some self-empowerment cards. Let's see. Humor. Yeah, I was feeling like this kind of hopeful, you know, because all my cards went everywhere. And I was laughing. I was like, oh, this is like a cheeky energy, you know, it felt like it. Caring. Oh my god. I also feel like your person, they want to chat. Oh my god, okay, I'll take all of them. Just because I'll never start the reading if I keep making a mess. Okay. So you have humor, understanding, caring, easiness, and power. So right off the bat, I can see that your person is confident. Okay. Very, very attractive as well. I feel like they attract a lot of attention. And there is something quite comforting about their vibe. Okay. But your person, their head is a bit busy. Okay. They might not always find the peace that would benefit them the most. Okay. I feel like sometimes they might kind of like I feel like they might be a little bit naive at times, you know, like in the sense that they might make judgments based on appearances. At times they like maybe the finer things in life. To them, looks are quite important. If feeling good is important, being respected by others is important, having the admiration of others is important. Kind of like Leo vibes, even though you have Libra and the Moon. Well, for Libras are stars, you know. To me, they always have this kind of like it quality, you know. There's some, in all the Libras I know, there's always something very, very and very clearly unique and authentic about them. Okay. Also, I feel like your person, oh, it's not the King of Pentacles, it's the Knight of Pentacles. Did I say King or Knight? I'm really sorry if I said King. It's the Knight of Pentacles. And your person is, it's strange. I feel like from the outside your person looks very like confident, and they look very well put together, and they are well put together. It's just that I feel like deep in their heart there is, they might not be as confident as they appear, they might not be as happy as they appear, but it's something very, very specific that makes them feel like this, you know, because I feel like they're mostly happy with their life. So there is some topic, some subject deep within them that doesn't make, that doesn't allow them to be 100% satisfied with things, but it's something that they keep very, very close to their heart. Okay. I feel like your person has to always like appear very strong for everyone, and that sometimes they just get tired. They're like, I have to stay strong all the time and stay calm all the time. Sometimes I wish I didn't have to do this, and I wish I didn't have to I'm hearing I just don't care sometimes, and I have to care, you know. So I feel like your person might have a lot of responsibilities. For some of them, they might be some sort of leader at work, within their family, within their group of friends, you know. There's like people that look up to them because they have this innate ability to deal with things in a very calm manner and in a very balanced manner. It's kind of like a talent that they possess. And very gentle energy, very, very gentle energy, very healing almost. This person is kind of like, they can't say I can't. They have to always find a way. Like, they cannot give an excuse for not being able to do something. So I feel like they're heavily involved with their work, maybe their friends, or their community, or like a set of values, you know. There is something in their life that guides them through it. There are some principles, some values, some thoughts that guide this person through their life. But I'm telling you, there is something in this person's heart with the moon and the Eight of Cups that makes me feel like there is some sort of sadness very, very hidden in this person. And I also feel like the sadness is a little bit hidden to them even, you know. Overall, I feel like your person is very compassionate, a very good listener, and I'm trying to look at the physical traits here. Okay, so this person, there's something about their chest, like their chest is like oh my god, their chest is like oh, how can I say this? I'm just gonna sound so nerdy and weird, but this is how I am, really, but I try not to not to show it to others, really. But this person, like their chest is like bigger like than their hips. Okay, and I know that's quite normal, but this is something that maybe you felt attracted to. Like, I don't know why this very specific piece of info is coming to me, but they are like that as well. There's something about their mind that is very like exact at times, like precise, you know. It's like, I don't know, instead of saying like oh, I like your hair, it's so pretty. It would be like, you know what? I love where, like, the length of your hair, because it kind of doesn't reach your shoulders, but it also covers your neck, and it's like the perfect length. And people are like, what? Like, you know, they kind of they might be very good with numbers. To them, like, proportions are very important, but they might be like a little bit nerdy at times. Like, the way they perceive the world is a little bit nerdy, and I feel like they try to hide that a little bit, you know, that and sometimes that I think when they were younger, maybe that they try to hide it more. Now they take it in a more humorous way, basically. I think they've had to learn to be compassionate with themselves, and I also feel like this person, might play sports, you know, because I keep getting pulled to these legs and like the chest and like proportions, and I don't know. To me, I feel like this person is like they do some sort of activity. They like feeling firm. Oh my god! I mean, oh my god, this pal. I don't laugh very much with the readings because I try to keep it serious, because this is like, I consider it I'm devoted to like the tarot, so I try to keep a lot of respect, but I can't help but laugh with this pile, you know. So this person has like a very quirky sense of humor as well, and very like a very positive outlook, or they have to have a positive outlook as well, you know. Yeah, this person is like a leader, but there's something about it that was quite unique. It's not like, how can I explain it? It's not like your typical leader that looks very well put together and very like, you know, that is like intimidating and like, you know, no, it's not like that. It's actually someone that leads with calmness, tries to have as much compassion as they can. They try to lead with kind of like as pure a heart as possible, you know. But I have a feeling that this is something that they've learned. Okay, I feel like maybe when they were younger they were a bit more ruthless, but it wasn't out of malice. It was just the way that they were taught, you know. And I think that as time has gone by, they have learned that compassion is very important. And this person likes to be unique to someone. It's like, look, I don't like being like one amongst many or anything like that. Okay, so this is all I have for you, pile number 2. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. It was so lovely for me to do it. If you would like to share your story with me, please feel free to do so down below in the comments. I reply to all the comments, and they make me so happy as well. If you would like to book a private reading with me, all the information to do so will be left down below in the description box, where you will find my email address and all the costs associated with such readings. And thank you so much once again for joining me here. It is an absolute pleasure, and I hope to see you back on the next video. Take care. Bye bye. Hi, pile number 3. If you pick the rose quartz, this is your pile. As you know, we're going to be describing your crush today, and I'm going to start with pulling some tarot cards out and some cards from the oracles as well before I start interpreting the cards. So I'm going to start shuffling. As you know, I don't usually do reversals, especially with these cards, because the artwork is quite abstract and quite surreal. So it's very important for me to look at it upright, so I can kind of like interpret it more easily. Whoops. So let's see. Oh my god. The energy here. Okay, let's see. Okay, I will take only this one, Two of Swords. We'll put it over here. This person's a bit quiet. Six of Pentacles. I can sense it. Look at the artwork, it's very similar. Okay. And Nine of Cups. Oh, this is one of my favorite cards in this deck. I just want to show you because look, how beautiful is that? Oh, I love it. Okay. Sorry. And now we're gonna pull some astrology cards out. Just shuffle them a little bit at first. It's too many. I will only take this one. Jupiter, grow and expand. You know what I was sensing here with the trees? I was like, oh, this person is growing something. That's why I was looking at the artwork. And then the Nine of Cups. And then Jupiter here. And Taurus, trust, patience, and sensuality. Okay. And we're gonna pull some self-mastery cards out as well. We get politeness. You get stability. It's interesting with the Taurus there as well. Ugh. I'm like, Spirit, please, I only try to take one at a time. It's like, no. Okay, gentleness, farsightedness, and honesty. Wow, this person is very mature. Okay, put it here. So yeah, I'm feeling like this person is, yeah, just a very mature person. Very, almost like a little bit old-fashioned. It was like the first word that came to my mind. Yeah, like old-fashioned. This person likes quality things, okay? Oh, it's because of the Taurus. Yeah, and yeah, it's because of Taurus. It makes me feel like they like, there are certain traditions that they like. So I don't know, how can I explain it? Like, some of them might like a sport that's very old, or a topic that's very old, or like they have barbecues like once a month with their friends, you know, like there are certain traditions that they follow in their life that are very important to them. This person has a good understanding of the fact that looking after yourself will always give you good results in life. You know that it's very important to look after yourself. It's very important to respect the things that you like, to take the time to invest in yourself. This person is very they like to invest their time and their energy wisely, and that is in anything that they invest themselves in, whether that's work or a person. And I feel like this person, they don't like a lot of people at the same time, but when they like someone, it's like, whoa, they like drown in the energy of this person, you know, like, yeah, it's like this Taurian vibe. They appreciate beauty in the world, but when they fall for someone, it's like, whoa, they fall deep, you know, like, especially because they take their time to enter things. They take their time when they're in things, and they take their time when resolving conflict as well. They're a slow moving person. With the Two of Swords at the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. It's very Taurian vibes, it's true. I actually can see the connection here, but the link, I mean, between these energies. Stability. Amidst the earthquakes of unexpected situations, the hurricanes of unreasonable behavior, when fortune strikes against me, I remain unmoved, knowing that finally all will be well. This person is very strong, okay? But everything to them starts from being strong for themselves first. They are very good at perceiving fake people and real people. They take their time when creating an opinion about a certain topic, so I feel like they like to read a lot. They like to inform themselves. I feel like they're someone that likes to be like updated with what's going on in the world. I feel like there's someone that likes to be updated about their environment in general. They like to, for some of you, this person might like control, you know, or they have responsibilities where they have to make sure that things work, you know, that there's flow. Maybe at work they manage something, maybe at work they organize things, you know, or within their family they are very good planners, you know, they are very good at saving. They really keep this energy of abundance flowing in their environment. They take that responsibility to make sure that there is always something that is there to take from, you know. That they like to produce, they like to have assets, they like to feel, that's the concept that I was trying to get to. They like to feel materially secure in life, you know. To them it's their way of satisfying themselves, and it is their way to satisfy the ones that they love. Politeness. I create beauty wherever I am, speaking softly, respecting the nature of each one in my contact. As a master, I express myself at my best, without pretense and without offense. Without pretense, yes, this person is very real. I don't feel like they necessarily... I'm really sorry, my throat is going crazy. Yeah, I don't feel like there's someone that speaks a lot, but what they say is very accurate. But they're very there, they're very aware. They are... Yeah, they don't like They don't like fake people at all. They kind of because they feel that being fake is a very bad investment of yourself into things, and they don't like stupidity. They have like they have very low tolerance for like stupidity, you know. I feel like almost they cannot control their irritability around ignorance, you know, especially when it's not like justified. This is like the one thing that I feel here. Like this person is they're very quick, they're very sharp, okay? And they probably surround themselves with other sharp people. I don't feel like they would be the kind of person that would spend their time, or that would invest their time unwisely in the company of people that will not make them feel like they are growing. They don't like to unlearn things. Sometimes they feel like if they're around shallow people, like they unlearn things that they have worked so hard to learn. And this person has the ability to plan long term. So to me, they're very secure in life. And physically, I feel like this person they look mature. For some of you, I feel like I don't feel like they are manic about the way they look. I don't feel like there's someone that wears a lot of colors, or like that looks very, very like they've invested a lot in their physical appearance. I feel like they're a practical person. Okay, I feel like there's someone that maybe likes to stay active, but is not crazy about like being sporty, you know. They just like feeling good, but if they practice some sort of sport, or it would be more for fun or for pleasure, rather than like to look a certain way so they can fit in somewhere, you know, or so they can get like loads of attention and admiration. This person has like a very unique mind, and they don't particularly feel too offended or good about what people think of them. I think this person smokes as well, because my throat's going like crazy with this pile, honestly. And they like things to be taken slow as well. I also feel like this person likes to spend time in nature. I feel like in their home, they would have like a lot of wooden furniture, leather bags, good quality shoes, good quality socks. I don't know. They would have good, nothing, maybe nothing with like a big brand, you know, they're showing so everyone can see it. But definitely they care a lot about good materials, good food, things that last, you know. They like to feel like they've invested their money and invested their time wisely, you know. So I feel like they look I feel like they're not too pretentious. They're not too pretentious a person at all. I feel like this person likes really good food as well. To them, that's very important. And for some of you, I'm seeing like bushy hair. I'm seeing like someone that maybe doesn't like cut their hair too often. Like sometimes they don't care if it like stays long or something like that. And I feel like the eyes of this person are very deep, like their eyes, when they look at you, like they're seeing right through you, you know, and like, you know that they know, kind of thing, but you don't know what they know, but you know they know. Kind of vibe. I don't know. And there's something about this person's hands, to them, they use their hands a lot. So either they type a lot, or they really like working with their hands. They're like doing practical things as well. Or for some of them, there's a combination in their job of like having to be in the office and having to be like out there doing stuff physically as well. There's something about this person that's quite, I feel like next to you, I don't know if they're like super tall, but next to you they might be, you know, kind of vibe. So you might be short, that's what I'm saying. Or they might feel big, but I feel like it's to you that feels big, you know. And yeah, this person's very quiet, you know. I feel like they have kind of like an intellectual sense of humor. They like conversations that are, you know, that are making them grow, that are interesting. And they look for people that are genuine. So yeah, this is all I have for you, pile number 3. I hope that you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. If you would like to share your story with me, please feel free to do so down in the comments below. I love hearing your stories. I love hearing what you have to tell me. I reply to all the comments. If you would like to book a private reading with me, please feel free to do so. I will leave all the guidance on how to book a private reading down in the description box, where I will leave my email address and the costs associated with the private readings. So thank you so much for being here, pile number 3. It means so much to me, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.